In my last video, I showed you how to any kind of web graphic, well, not any kind, but the normal kinds, into an SVG file. And in this one, I'm going to show you how to take that SVG file and use it for your design. So we're going to start by putting a sketch onto one of the three orthogonal planes, and I'll choose the bottom plane this time. And because I know that that SVG is in my downloads file, I'm just ready to go. So across the toolbar, you've used things all in the Create tab. You probably use some of these modifying. Maybe you even use some of these constraints, these geometric constraints. But if we keep going down, you'll see one that's called Insert. Drop that open and choose Insert SVG. Now, I don't have any SVGs in my Fusion, but I do have some in my computer. So I'm going to say Insert from Computer and go to my downloads. Actually right there, I think that's the same one, but I'll just double check. Go into my downloads and choose Dino 1, and it's an SVG file. I say open, and there's Dino 1. Looking pretty good. I'm going to kind of spin it around using this, and then I can grab this and kind of center it. And if I wanted to make it bigger, I would pull on that little arc to make it bigger. But check the size constraints for your project. You need to stay within those size constraints. And that's basically because we have to share the materials. Now when I zoom in here, I'm seeing two different lines. That could be really good, or that could be confusing and bad. But I'm just going to leave it and say, okay. And now I've got Dino 1. And let's say we run this through like we're making a box from Dino 1. Well, that's pretty simple. Let's maybe we could add things like eyeballs and spots or whatever in a different sketch. But for this one, we'll just stop and we'll use the geometry that we've created to make an extrusion. So I'll finish the sketch and I'll click Extrude and I'll click Dino. And I could click both of them, maybe. I don't know. I definitely like selecting them. So we said the overall thickness was, I think, 3 by 3 by 2 or 3 by 3 by 1.5. So I'm going to extrude this 1.5 inches. And you'll see that very quickly I've got a three-dimensional dinosaur object, right? And we can spin it around, take a look, see if we like it. And let's just say for us that we really do like it. Okay. The next step would be to split the box into a lid and a base, and then do some shelling and some other modifications of the box. Let's say I wanted to add some stuff. I could put a sketch, because this is a flat face. I could put a sketch right on top of the dino and do things like make maybe a little eyeball, and maybe some spots. I don't know. What do dinosaurs have? I don't know. All right. Spots on your dinosaur. Then you could use those to add maybe a little texture or something. That's just one of many things you could do. Maybe I'll do this again with a more complex image so you can kind of see what's next. All right. So the basics, you insert an SVG and then you're able to use that geometry to create a three-dimensional object. Thanks.